In the bustling world of aviation, a new name is making headlines in Pakistan. Air Karachi, a startup airline founded in November 2024, is preparing to enter the market. This isn't just any new airline. It is backed by a powerful consortium of over 100 stakeholders from Karachi's business community, including prominent figures like Akil Karim Durdi and Shuakat Tareem. Their vision is to create an airline that can serve the Pakistani people with efficiency and affordability, starting with domestic routes and eventually expanding to international destinations. The initial investment stands at a substantial 5 billion rupees, signaling serious intent. The airline has already made significant progress on the regulatory front. In June 2025, Air Karachi successfully secured its regular public transport license from the Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority. This license is a critical first step, granting the airline the legal right to operate scheduled flights. Now, the team is focused on the next major hurdle, obtaining its air operator's certificate. This certificate is the final approval needed, proving that the airline has the professional capability, equipment, and systems in place to ensure the safety of its operations. The entire process shows a methodical and determined approach to launching. Air Karachi's ambition is to disrupt the existing market, which has long been dominated by established players. The airline's leadership, including its chairman, Hanif Gohar, believes there is a significant opportunity to offer a better service at a lower price point. By starting with a clean slate, Air Karachi can avoid the legacy costs and complex structures that often weigh down older airlines. This fresh start allows them to build a business model from the ground up, one that is designed for the modern economic landscape and the specific needs of Pakistani travelers who are looking for more competitive travel options. The core of Air Karachi's strategy revolves around a bold and unconventional choice of aircraft. Instead of following the traditional path of leasing or purchasing planes from the industry giants, Boeing and Airbus, the airline is looking east. It is in serious talks to acquire up to 3 aircraft from the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, better known as COMAC. This decision is not just about planes. It is a fundamental part of the airline's plan to redefine air travel in the region. This move has turned heads across the global aviation industry, setting the stage for a fascinating new chapter. The aircraft at the center of this conversation is the COMAC C919. This is a narrow-body jet designed and built in China, positioned as a direct competitor to the world's most popular airliners, the Boeing 737 and the Airbus A320. For a new airline like Air Karachi, the C919 represents a powerful alternative to the established duopoly. The C919 is a modern aircraft, but its primary appeal lies not just in its technology, but in the compelling business case it offers. For a startup, managing initial costs and getting planes into the air quickly are the most important factors for survival and success. The most significant advantage of choosing the COMAC C919 is its cost. Air Karachi's chairman has stated that the acquisition and operating costs of the C919 are nearly half of those for comparable models from Boeing or Airbus. This is a game-changing difference. Lower aircraft costs translate directly into lower operational expenses, which in turn allows the airline to set its ticket prices much lower. Air Karachi estimates it could offer fares up to 40% cheaper than current market rates. In a price-sensitive market like Pakistan, this could be the key to attracting a large and loyal customer base from day one. Another critical factor is delivery speed. The global demand for new aircraft is so high that Boeing and Airbus have order backlogs that stretch for years. A new airline placing an order today might have to wait until the next decade to receive its planes. This is a non-starter for a company like Air Karachi that needs to launch its operations soon. COMAC, on the other hand, is eager to find international customers and can offer much shorter delivery timelines. This means Air Karachi can get its planes and start generating revenue much faster, a crucial element for any new business venture. This decision is also a reflection of the growing economic partnership between Pakistan and China. The Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority has already confirmed that there are no regulatory obstacles to using Chinese-made aircraft in Pakistan, smoothing the path for the C919's introduction. While the C919 is currently certified only in mainland China and Hong Kong, COMAC is actively seeking certification from the European Union Aviation Safety Agency. Gaining this certification would significantly boost the C919's global appeal and make it an even more viable option for airlines around the world. But Air Karachi is poised to be an early adopter. Acquiring new aircraft is only one part of the puzzle. Air Karachi is also taking practical steps to ensure it can operate the COMAC C919 fleet safely and efficiently. One of the immediate challenges is finding qualified pilots. Since the C919 is a new aircraft type for Pakistan, there is no existing pool of locally trained pilots. To address this, Air Karachi plans to initially operate the jets with experienced Chinese pilots. This will allow the airline to launch on schedule while it simultaneously builds its local workforce and expertise for the new fleet. The long-term plan is to train Pakistani pilots to fly the C919. This is a major undertaking that requires specialized equipment and training programs. Air Karachi is already working on importing flight simulators for the C919. These advanced simulators will be essential for training and certifying Pakistani pilots right here at home. This investment shows a commitment not just to the airline's own future, but also to developing new skills and capabilities within Pakistan's aviation sector. It is a forward-thinking strategy that will pay dividends for years to come. Beyond the cockpit, aircraft need constant maintenance to remain airworthy. To handle the complex requirements of maintenance, repair and overhaul, Air Karachi has forged a strategic partnership. In June 2025, the airline signed an MRO agreement with Pakistan International Airlines. This agreement is a smart move, leveraging the extensive experience and existing infrastructure of the national carrier. It ensures that Air Karachi's new fleet will be maintained to the highest standards right from the start, without the airline having to build its own costly maintenance facilities immediately. These operational preparations demonstrate a comprehensive and well-thought-out business plan. Air Karachi is not just buying planes, it is building an entire ecosystem to support its operations. From pilot training to maintenance partnerships, the airline is methodically putting all the necessary pieces in place. This careful plan is crucial for gaining the trust of regulators, investors, and most importantly, future passengers. It shows that Air Karachi is serious about its mission to become a safe, reliable, and permanent fixture in Pakistan's skies. Air Karachi's potential deal with COMAC is more than just a business transaction. It represents a significant milestone in the relationship between Pakistan and China. The two nations have long-standing economic and political ties, and this move extends that partnership into the high-tech world of aviation. If the deal goes through, Air Karachi will become one of the first international airlines to operate the C919. This would be a powerful symbol of trust in Chinese manufacturing and technology, and it could pave the way for deeper collaboration in the aviation sector in the future. For COMAC, securing an order from a Pakistani airline would be a major strategic victory. The Chinese manufacturer has ambitious goals to break the global duopoly of Boeing and Airbus. To do this, it needs to prove that its aircraft are not only viable for Chinese domestic airlines, but are also a competitive choice for international carriers. A successful partnership with Air Karachi would serve as a powerful case study, demonstrating the C919's cost-effectiveness and reliability on the world stage. It could encourage other airlines, particularly in Asia and developing nations, to consider COMAC for their fleet needs. The impact on Pakistan's domestic aviation market could be transformative. The introduction of a low-cost carrier with significantly lower operating expenses could drive down ticket prices across the board. This would make air travel more accessible to a larger segment of the population, stimulating tourism and business travel within the country. The increased competition would also pressure existing airlines to become more efficient and innovative. Ultimately, the consumer stands to benefit the most from a more dynamic and competitive airline industry. Looking at the bigger picture, Air Karachi's bold move could be a sign of a shifting global aviation landscape. For decades, the market has been dominated by two major players, The emergence of a credible third option from China could introduce new dynamics, increase competition, and provide airlines with more choice. While COMAC still has a long way to go to match the scale of its rivals, every new international customer is a step forward. Air Karachi's decision to eye the C919 is a bold bet, but it is one that could reshape its own future, the Pakistani airline industry, and COMAC's global ambitions.